Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're on the World of Outlaws super late models here at Knoxville. Ran an okay time in practice. I know I could run at least like a tenth faster, but I know the number 2 car, he's ran like into the zeros, so track came in like somewhat clean. We started wearing it out a little bit in practice. By the time the race is done, we'll be running a completely different line for sure. That's what makes Knoxville a lot of fun. The line will just move so far up the track, and you have to follow the grip up the track. But hopefully we can have a pretty good qualifying time and try to start as far forward as possible.
Green flag, green flag, green
Try to just stick right along the bottom. Don't hit the wall. Try to keep the car straight by using a bunch of throttle control. Definitely slid up way too much there. And just try to have your car pointed straight when you get off the corner to hit the gas.
The track kind of sucks right now.
It's very odd. I kind of agree. It's like right in the middle of like getting grip and like losing it. It's like really odd. I ran a 3 in the first lap. Second lap might be a little faster. 3:55, not very good. That was worse than we did in practice, which is unfortunate. And that guy has a question mark in front of his name. I've never seen that before. That's kind of odd. But like every time I was going into these corners, the car like wanted to kick out and then stop. Like it was really odd on what happened there. So we're gonna be starting pretty far back in the pack, and that's unfortunate. But hopefully we can work our way up through the field. I just really sucked in qualifying on this one for sure. So it's gonna be an uphill climb for us. We're car number 3 out of 11 so far. We're 6, could move down to 8th potentially. It looks like. So I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green. Alright, well the 1 car ran a blazing fast time. 17.9. I have not seen anybody get in the 9s. Yeah, I've seen like the 2 car get into the zeros. Fastest I ran was like a 172. So I wasn't like super fast, but I definitely messed up my qualifying some, because a 172 would have put us probably 5th. So that wouldn't have been bad. Much would have rather been in 5th than back here in 8th. But it's going to be an uphill climb. Track's going to change a ton. Hopefully we don't get too many cautions. And we can try to work our way up through the field. That'd be a lot of fun. And hopefully we don't end up in a caution, like in a wreck. Since we're this far back, that's going to be a struggle on these first few laps, trying to get spread out, because everybody's going to be on top of each other. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe if you want to see some more. Knoxville's a fun track, so I wanted to jump in on these. I haven't ran the Supers this season yet, I don't think. I think last time I ran them was last season, if I recall right. I can't quite remember. I think the last time I ran them might have been like Williams Grove, whenever they were there last. But waiting on everybody to join up. I think that was the last one. So we should get rolling here pretty soon. Hopefully we can pick up from where we started at, because I screwed up my qualifying super bad. First lap I was a little too high, and second lap it just was not wanting to grip at all. Like it wanted to grip way too much. Like, I was letting off the gas and everything, just trying to get it to stay straight, and then the car would, like, jerk back to the right some more. A lot more than I was expecting it to, at least. Just gotta watch out for people being really aggressive on this start. Because there are cautions. I think they're double file restarts, I want to say. I can't quite remember. Double or single. I'm not sure. I know for sure the street stocks are single file restarts. These, I can't quite remember. I think they're double. Until you get to, like, the last 10 laps or so. Then it's single file, I'm pretty sure. But hopefully we can work our way to the top 5, hopefully, because there seems to be a lot of fast people here. And I'm car number 3, so that's a lot lower than normal. Number 1 car, I'm interested to see his iRacing. I don't think I've ever raced against that dude. Number 2, I definitely recognize his name. 7, I recognize his name. I think the 4, I recognize his name too, and other than that, I don't really know. I think the 10 car I recognize as well. Raced with them before. I don't recognize the 1 car's name, so I'm really interested to see what his iRating is. Because he was, like, over a tenth faster than 2nd place. He was flying. He got his car hooked along the bottom perfectly. Can't really see the leader. I can only see, like, 3rd place go. So we did not have a very good start. Try to get to the bottom here. We can get a good run off the corner. Maybe people will start moving up like the 11 just did. Thank you. The top's definitely not the faster lane at the moment. The bottom's definitely going to be fast for a little bit until it starts to wear in. Then we'll move up the track. I imagine by the end of this race we'll probably be like midway up the track. for where the grip is. So I'll try to make some moves while I can, while the bottom's fast. I think I started behind the white car that I just passed, I'm not sure. We're up to 7th, that's nice. We gained a spot out of that. We didn't lose a spot right off the start, but then got by the 11 because he slid up, and then got by the 6 there, which is nice. Yeah, try not to get on that curb down there, like the 5 did up there. Try not to, at least. That would definitely throw you off a little bit. I think it lifts up your back and left a little bit, and you lose like some speed out of it. God, that one car is so fast up front. That is nuts. 9 car blinked a little bit. That's terrifying. Wait, there's 2 9s. He's the actual 9. The guy up there is definitely not a 9. I don't know what number he is. But I see that red car up there in 3rd place. He's definitely not number 9 on the iRacing thing, because number 9 is in front of me. So I'm very confused. There's also a question mark in front of his name. I've never seen that, so it's very confusing. 3 and 4 is a little slick there. Or 1 and 2, I should say. 1 and 2 starts to get slicked up a little bit quicker than in 3 and 4 anyways, so it makes sense. Try to move up a little bit here in 1 and 2, see if I can get the back end in the grip and get a good run off these corners. Three and 4 usually keeps more grip along the bottom. For a longer period of time, I should say. I clipped the wall there, that messed me up going into 1. I feel like I had a pretty good run there off of turn 2. Even though my entrance was pretty messed up. Way too sideways there, using too much throttle. Yeah, super late models take a ton of throttle control, which is a lot of fun, but it's very difficult at the same time. I just try to keep my car pretty straight until I'm pointed off the corner, and then you can get on the gas fully. Got a pretty good 1 and 2 there. This 9 car is still blinking, which terrifies me. He smacked that wall pretty good. I think it was the last front stretch he did that. I feel like it's easier to do going off the 2 than it is off the 4, because you can stay a little lower off of 4 than you can in 1 and 2. Try not to run in the back of the 9 here. I had a pretty good run there. Gonna either need to throw a slider or just get to his outside to get by him. So I feel like getting to the outside of somebody is key to get by. So you can definitely throw sliders in these cars. They got plenty of horsepower to do so. You just got to be careful with it and not screw up and just overshoot it. Overshoot it into the guys in front of him or into the wall. If you're really going that deep into the corner. Way too sideways off the 4. Trying to get like a good run off the corner by like trying to cut down off the corner. I'm using too much gas still. 3 and 4 is definitely more grip down there. Still gets some sideways though, being on throttle. Really wish I didn't screw up my qualifying, because I could be a couple positions higher for sure. But that's alright, that's part of it. Qualify means a lot in a lot of different series. Like these, I would say that it doesn't matter as much as it would in like a limited late model or something.
Outside. Still there, clear.
See if I can hook the bottom here. I hooked at a weird time. Wasn't able to make the pass there. Could have tried to throw a slider, but I figured it was 3 and 4. I'd try to hook the bottom if I can. This 3 and 4 still got some grip down there. But you can see how high we're running already. Okay, I got bumped there. That guy sent it a little harder into the corner than I did. Or I was a little sideways, one or the other. I might have been a little sideways. Everybody's running so tight on each other when you're near somebody. You don't want to give an inch. They're just starting to battle side by side in front of us. That might bring us back to them, which is nice. The 4 car could like start throwing a slider on the 5, that'd be great. Really catch us up to them fast. It's interesting, that red car up there, he's starting to run the bottom pretty well. This looks like the 2 car is as well. Starting to run the bottom again pretty hard. That went a little too high into the corner. I think it got in the wall a little bit, but it wasn't too hard. Didn't really slow me down much. I could be so patient on throttle when I'm in a practice and I'm all by myself and stuff, but as soon as I get into a race setting and I'm around a bunch of people, like, my throttle patience goes out the window. It's terrible. I want to try to get to the outside of this 9 car so badly. I keep getting decent runs on him through the middle of a corner. I'm trying not to run into him. 4 car through his slider. That's going to slow up the 5 a little. I'm happy we haven't gotten any cautions yet. It's been pretty clean racing overall, which is awesome. Top 3 are gone at this point. Dang it, my car is not turning going into turn 3 anymore. Like the way I took that corner, at least. It is not turning on entrance. Had to try to get back to the outside there. Didn't want the other guy to get outside of me. That was a pretty good one too, it felt like. I was able to stay in the throttle for a decent portion and keep pretty straight. The 6 car is getting pretty quick there on the bottom. There's not really room to throw a slider though, because I'm like right up on the 9. Definitely a little quicker than him. I just cannot get around him for the life of me. I need to get a good run and try to throw a slider on him, because there's definitely room for it. Oh, that's not gonna work. I went to go do it, and then he wasn't as outside as I was hoping. 6 car had a really good run there. Yeah, me doing that really screwed up my speed. And the 6 got by me. But I was not gonna clear that. I was gonna run straight into the side of the 9. Dude, I'm just sucking today. Like, it is bad. My qualifying was terrible. The race I've just screwed up trying to get by the 9. Like, other than that, I feel like I had a decent race. But I really screwed that up. And I did like my ARCA race earlier and just destroyed my tires. There's a car down on the apron. I'm not sure what that's about. That's probably a lap car. Yeah, it is. So it doesn't mean anything for us. Wow, we're on the last lap already? Holy crap, this race flew by. That's what happens when you get green flag racing the whole time. That was fun. I screwed up on the 9 at a bad time. 5 and 4 are side by side with each other. They might get together here. In this last corner, 6 is going to throw a slider on the 9. I screwed up that last corner anyways, but I wasn't going to get any spots out of it anyways.
Good racing, guys. Damn good racing.
Yeah, that was...
You had me there, William. That was a good one.
Hell, I don't think nobody touched anybody back there, and it was close.
Oh,
that was a ton of fun.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. Good racing. That was so much fun there. Like, I can't believe we went 30 laps straight, and like, I don't think there was any incident. There's no incidents to the whole thing.
I don't think I've ever had that good of a race with like 9.
I want to see like the incidents through the race. I think the 9 might have gotten on a wall a couple times. That was pretty much it. This was in the back, behind us. The 8 and 10 netcode a little bit together. 4 car gonna hit the wall just a little bit. I think I skimmed the wall once. I think the 9 hit it one more time, like after this. 4 car straightened up pretty bad. Is he gonna skim the wall? No? Okay, I don't know what that was about. I think this might have been where the 9 hit the wall pretty hard. Yeah, his back end hit it pretty good. I caught him a lot down that straightaway. I almost ruined that clean race by going inside of the 9 and about destroying him, but I checked up so that didn't happen. 8 car in the wall. That's lap 15. Everybody's just basically skimming the wall. That happens. 5 car did it right in front of him as well. Yeah, I think the 6 like tapped me once going into a corner. That was it, but they didn't even show it there. So that was a hell of a race. Like those last 10 laps per se, like we were all on top of each other the whole time. So that was a lot of fun. Because the 6 car would like fall off of me, catch all the way back up to me. I was all over the 9. Never got into him though. Like it was a great race. I was trying to do anything I could to get by him. My car straightened out bad there. 6 was very quick though. 6 was pretty quick there. He ended up getting by the 9 there on the last corner, I believe. And, oh no, the 9 ended up beating him to the line. Nice. But we just had a clean ass race. That is crazy. Like my ARCA race I did earlier was super clean. Yeah, he didn't have any room to throw a slider unless he threw it on both of us because I was on the back of the 9 for the most part. But once I tried to pass the 9, I screwed myself. I screwed myself there. I should have just tried staying behind him. Getting right to his bumper. I surprisingly did not clip him there. I thought I would have clipped him to the left. But that was a hell of a race. That was a lot of fun. This is where I try to go to his inside. I think I tried throwing a slider here. And then I realized, oh, that's not going to work. Back off of it. 6 car got a good run. Cut down really well. Got by me. And then he's going to catch the 9 there on the last lap. Throw a slider going in the last corner, which is beautiful. I thought he was going to slow them both up enough. 9 car cuts down just at the perfect time and gets a good run off the corner. That was a hell of a race. The 1 car, I'm pretty sure, won, yeah, by a good amount. Like, they just pulled off after the first few laps. That was just a lot of fun. That race was crazy. But the leader was just gone from day 1. Like, lap 1, who's gone? Good battle for second to start with. The 2 car ended up prevailing because the bottom's faster at that point. And then he just pulled off from the 7 after a while. That's what it was, the 7. Back in the pack, it said he was a 9, so that was confusing as hell. But that was a lot of fun. Those first couple laps, I was able to... I lost a spot right off the start because I had such a bad jump. And then the 11 pulled up in this corner. It looked like his car just stayed straight, never turned for him. So I got by him, and then the 6 car just stuck outside, and I was able to get under him. But overall, that was a clean-ass race. Everyone had a 0x, which is awesome to see. That was just an amazingly clean race, so... Probably going to lose a good amount of iRating. Me and car number 3 finishing 8th. I'm interested to see the number 1's iRating, because I don't think I've ever raced that dude. Don't recognize his name at all, but I screwed up in qualifying terribly, and just did not do good enough through the race to gain spots. I gained 1, and I was in 7th for most of the race until I tried to throw a slider on the 9. I feel like I was a little bit faster than the 9, just could not get by him. I was all over his bumper all race, but that was a fun race overall, so let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Alright, results in. Strength of field was over 3,000. I think there's 2 different splits. Yeah, there's about like 20-ish, 22, 21 people that registered to race it. The number 1 car, he was over 7,700 now. That is a ton. I've never raced that dude, and I was wondering what his iRating was. He was flying. The 2 car was actually catching him there towards the end, it seemed like. He was really good there on that long run. But that was a lot of fun. We finished 8th. I'm not even mad about it. There's a ton of fast people. I wish I could have gotten around the 9 for 6th place, but we stayed back here in 8th. I screwed up trying to go by him. Lost 59. That hurts because it takes a long time to gain that back on dirt for me. But we're at 41.63 now. Not too mad about it. Still over 4K. Pretty good. So that was just a clean race. Everybody gained safety unless you were at max. We're almost back to our max again, which is awesome. But overall, that was a really fun race. I'm shocked on how fast it went because it didn't feel like 30 laps at all. Like, it felt like it went by in a blink of an eye. Luckily, there was no cautions, and that was just a lot of fun. Even that car that stayed low on the apron, I don't know what happened to him at that point, but he stayed low, didn't bring out a caution, which was awesome, and we were able to stay green the whole way. But from 4th to, 9th, we were pretty much really close to each other. It could have gone any way if anybody got into each other, and it could have been a mess at that point, but we were all on top of each other for most of the race. That was a lot of fun, so I can't even be mad with how that went, with where we finished. I screwed up qualifying, that's on me, so I should have started about 5th, and I could have probably ran right around that the whole time, because I don't think I would have screwed up trying to get by the 9 at that point. Then I would have been in front of him, and I could have just ran with the 4 and the 5 for the most part. Maybe I would have been in front of them. You never know. I could have finished 4th. So that's where I think I could have been, because I think the 7 car was really fast. I don't think I would have caught him. 2 and the 1 were by far super fast. Nobody was going to catch them. And the one car started out with such a hot streak. He was so far up ahead before the two started to catch him. So it would have been interesting to see if the two caught him, what would have happened, because they were both super fast. But appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing. It was a lot of really close to door-to-door racing, and that was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being in that race, even though we were back in the pack. I'd much rather have a competitive race like that than be out front and just nobody being by me. So that was a lot more fun to me, and it makes me better because I need to work on my throttle control in the race a bit more, and I need to not screw up qualifying for the most part. So that was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race like I already said. If you guys did this race, let me know how it went, and if you guys won, let me know. Hopefully you guys did, and congrats if you did. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.